Slaw here, doing the car cam again this week as the sun is setting on a weekend. Want to talk a little bit about Google Fi. As you know, in prior videos, I've talked about Ting, using Ting on Verizon's network at a really cheap price, $10 a month, really $15 if you use the data. And it sort of has challenged me in how I use my phone. I would just use the telephone service, and it's been great using Ting on Verizon towers. But I did get an offer in my Gmail account for Google Fi, and it was basically offering to come back to Google Fi because I had used them before. But as I said before, T-Mobile is definitely not as strong as Verizon. I mean, plain and simple. The plans with Google Fi at the time were not as competitive either. But when they offer up free service, I say okay. So I went to Best Buy, picked up a spare line, got it on Boost Mobile, and just transferred the number over to Google Fi. So now I have, the two phones. One phone has, my main phone has Ting on Verizon, and then my secondary phone has a secondary number that I really don't use for calls, but I'm using it for data. But in all honesty, I really don't need the data a whole heck of a lot, but I can talk about Google Fi. It is a good service for the money. You do get, their plans have changed as well. You can look those up, but I think the cheapest that I've seen, if you have 4 lines, I think you can get in at $20 per line, unlimited data. But really, Google Fi's strength is it does have a VPN built into it. Of course, you can get one on your own, upload that separately, but it's built into Google Fi and their network. But Google Fi is also known for how it handles folks that travel. So if you do travel, internationally, Google Fi is a good option. But another strength of Google Fi is their customer service. Like I said about Ting, Google Fi has great customer service, plain and simple. Now, for me, on the negative, T-Mobile is not as solid as Verizon. But if T-Mobile works great in your area, give Google Fi a consideration. It's a solid network if it's good in your area. Great customer service, some great options with the VPN and travel. It's worth a go for sure. But give that a consideration. But really, I'm still debating on what to do with the secondary line. More than likely, I'll get rid of it. We'll see what the deals are around Black Friday time in the holidays. I've been keeping an eye on different services. Maybe we can get in that in future videos, but I have some predictions on that. But we'll get into that in future videos. But if you have a spare line, give Google Fi a try. I'll put a link in the description if you want to try it out. Thanks for keeping me on the side. Take care.